President Friedson, Vice President Stewart, and esteemed members of the Montgomery County Council. My name is Ezra Towne, and my pronouns are they, them. I'm honored to be here testifying again on county funding for the MoCo Pride Center. I'm here today also as the president of Maryland Trans Unity, an organization that provides peer-facilitated support groups and community building opportunities for Montgomery County's trans and non-binary adults. I'm also a co-founder of MoCo Pride Center, which is asking for basic supplemental funding to continue programs, but we also need full, generous, healthy funding and budget support for the entire Montgomery County Pride family. This additional funding from the county would help ensure appropriate staff, resources, and ultimately an adequate space to carry out programming, as well as provide a safe, welcoming gathering area for Montgomery County's LGBTQIA+ communities. MoCo Pride Center's priority for the months and years ahead is centering the voices and needs of the most marginalized queer and trans people. It was one of the reasons I co-founded the center, and I'm pleased that it is still a big part of its mission. You've just received some national and local statistics that describe the population of trans folks and the greater LGBTQIA+ community that the MoCo Pride Center wants to serve. You may be familiar with some of them. It is statistics like these, which end up overrepresenting white people and underrepresenting seniors, that demonstrate just how much work our county has to do to connect with the Black and brown queers and seniors that we know exist. Montgomery County's 2023 LGBTQ+ community survey also shows us that our county's queer and trans communities do not feel welcome in communities of faith or houses of worship. The statistics also show that we have a lot to do to protect trans and non-binary individuals in healthcare and police interactions. The community building that would occur through programming and a central space would help the trans and non-binary communities organize to improve these conditions. A centralized space that's not affiliated with a faith community, that's metro accessible, ADA compliant, and has all gender restrooms is absolutely essential in connecting these communities across Montgomery County. Ultimately, Maryland Trans Unity would benefit from an actual center with a physical space in a few ways: a free place to hold our support group meetings and social activities, a permanent address, which is not in a volunteer's home, and the ability to feel loved by and interact with cisgender members of our queer communities. The county as a whole would also benefit from a centralized place to locate queer and trans stakeholders, and local press would be able to find voices to represent the LGBTQIA+ community in Montgomery County. It's for these reasons that I ask for strong funding in the FY 2025 supplemental and overall budget for MoCo Pride Center, so that currently disparate organizations for the trans and queer communities in Montgomery County, like Maryland Trans Unity, have a centralized space for program building, including a physical space when appropriate. Thank you.